Yo, what's going on, y'all? Alright, we're back again. Doing the usual grind. So, probably don't even know where I am, do you? That's good, because this is my first time I've ever come to this park before, so I didn't even know it existed until now. So, I'm just here trying to rest their bones because my body's telling me you cannot move another muscle. I've been walking miles, so plus I haven't slept in like when was the last time I slept? I don't even know, man, but I know I've been more than probably almost 2 days now. And every time I just rest somewhere, it's like my body's just ready to go to sleep. I cannot like stop somewhere without like, my body just going into sleep mode. Plus, I'm already fatigued from the walking, so it's getting harder and harder to keep going. Problem is, right now is today's a holiday, and if you remember me talking about this before, holidays were gonna be the worst. Oh man, it's hell, man. It's hell, absolute hell. And I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. I don't know why. Like, I thought I'd be able to find somewhere that I'd be able to stay, for a few hours at least. But every fast food place is packed to the bone. Like, there's no available seats anywhere. I went to like half a dozen stores, and they're all just packed to the brim. Plus, on top of that, I don't really have much money. Like, I don't, I only could buy like a drink from like McDonald's, the dollar drink. So that's pretty much my only option. So that makes things even more limiting. So I gotta, find a Mickey D's that isn't packed. And one that I can chill at for a while because, with it being this packed, they're probably going to be monitoring, who's been around it for a while. Like any other circumstance, they probably wouldn't care. But, since people are coming in and, new customers always coming in, right? So they're going to probably be like, 20-30 minute seating period, and then if they see you there for an hour, they'll probably kick you out. Cause I was reading some reviews on like some of the McDonald's chains and Tim Hortons chains I've been going to, and I see some of the reviews. Like all the McDonald's, they all have like bad reviews, man. Like, there isn't one McDonald's that I found that had, like, at least a 4.0, They're all, like, between 3.0 and 3.9. And I only see one that was, like, 3.9. The other ones are always, like, bad, But more to the point of that is, like I would always see like in reviews that people would be getting kicked out for like staying there, for wanting to chill there for like an hour and stuff. And I don't know what type of day it is, or like if it was a holiday or whatever. But if it wasn't a holiday, then that just goes to show that a lot of these places they actually watch you for how long you're there. So something I gotta keep my mind. I gotta keep an eye open for, because man, it sucks, man. Because I was at the Starbucks today, right? And man, I went to so many. First I was at Tim Hortons there until like 5:45, I think. I was just waiting for the Starbucks to open, and I was surprised they are open today. Because there's no libraries, right? So they're going to capitalize on that business, make that moolah. And I bet they're making a lot today. Everybody's going there. Just you could chill there for as long as you want. Like there's no limit to how long you can stay there for. You just gotta buy something, right? But I went there. I didn't even buy anything. I just went to the back. I went there right when they opened, though. And that was the best time to go for any of these places. To have a chance to be able to secure seating and be able to chill for a while. But even now, like I don't even like going to McDonald's like that, like chilling for a long time. Like I do Tim Hortons because they're more lenient. But that one McDonald's that I went to, the homeless one. Like I could go there, like I could be there for hours, but now like because of those incidents of like homeless people like causing ruckuses and making people uncomfortable and shit, now they're like you're starting to monitor, so like that's not even really a good spot anymore. So yeah, I don't know, man. But here's the thing though, like I only use those places at night. I don't use them during the day. It's like during the day, I'm usually at the library or I'm at the mall. Recharging myself. The only reason I go to the mall is just to recharge my shit. Like after the library closes, which is like at 8:30. I go to the mall and I go to the food court and I charge my shit for like an hour or a little bit until the food court closes. Well, the mall closes at like 9:30 during the week, so like I have like an hour and a half to charge my shit, and then they lock that shit off, and then you can still stay in the mall. It's just hard to find a socket. I just usually just kill time there, until I gotta go to the coffee shop at night. I try to go there as late as possible, so less chance of them kicking me out. But yeah, today it's like shit, man. Everywhere's closed. And I was at the Starbucks, but the reason why I had to leave was because I found a place on Kijiji. I was interacting with this one guy. I went to check the place. And man, it was a runaround just to get there because I don't have any phone service. So I've got no data either. So I needed to check the address, but I forgot to ask him for his address. So I had to run back to find a Tim Hortons nearby, check it back on Kijiji, then go back over there, in which he was doing renovations and he wasn't even home. And he said he was going to be home. So the guys had to call him, and he came back and he showed me the spot real quick. And he had 4 rooms apparently, and all 3 of them were gone within like 6 hours. Like, there's only 1 room left, and it was like the bad room, And let me tell you why it was a bad room, because not only was it smaller than all the rest, it had the gearbox inside there, a big one too. Like it just a whole cupboard for the gearbox. So I was just like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Like the small room I could have dealt with just for like thought I'd get enough money to get a better spot or get my own apartment, but the gearbox, man, that was the red flag for me, because that just shows me like they're gonna be coming up in there, probably frequently. I mean, not for that frequently, but if there's ever a fuse power out or whatever for any reason, they just have to come to my room and it could be at any time. So it's like I don't want to deal with that. Like I know how shitty this is, but like this guy wouldn't even give me a discount. Like it's like all the rooms are 600, but yet they're not all equal. Like my room doesn't even have a closet or anything. Like it has a small window. That's it. And it's a big house too. It's like I don't want to say mansion, but it damn well kind of is. Like it's like up there, you know. One of those expensive houses. It's like right beside the university too. So it's like a real hot spot, you know. Like even if I don't take it, it's gonna be sold tomorrow for sure. Like it really doesn't matter. It's gone already, whether I take it or not. Because you know the immigrants or the foreigners or whatever, the international students, they'll take whatever. They share rooms, man. You know, so for them to get their own room, like they don't care. They'll do it. And for them, it's no problem too because they're all the same nationality. You know. Like that's a full. I just seen that was a full Indian house, and I just left the Indian house. Like there's no getting around it, you know. So yeah, man. I don't know about that spot. Like you know, I had to get the money together. It's like it's gonna take a while too, cause like. I have to go through my caseworker, and he has to follow the paperwork, which he screwed up to do last time, and you know that was the reason why I'm out here right now because of him. So I have to put my fate in his hands again to, like, you know, not do it for like an even worse spot. Like that other spot that I secured, it was like a bachelor. Basement, like, but it was perfect, man. The only thing is that spot would have been for like 4 months, but and that would have been more than enough time for me to get my security license and then secure some type of work or do that until I have like the money to get my own spot. But, of course you already know the story, so yeah, it's not looking good. And man, I was feeling good, like, I was really hoping I was going to get it. I was really hoping I was going to get it, but, thought I was going to get it on the first response, first house I checked, but... And it was before the last few times I did it. It was usually like the first house, but not so much recently. It's just, I don't know. So, I gotta go back. There's another spot too. A really good spot. Like this is like a 2-bedroom apartment. $625 for it, and the guy's like barely there. Like he's like out of town a lot of the time. So like basically it would just be my joint. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's it. That's the spot. That's it. If I get that spot, I'm goated. Oh for sure. It's in like a perfect spot too. Like another North York, another good area. Like, and I'd love to go back to North York. I've been in Scarborough for so long, man. And North York would be nice to go back to. But here's the catch, though. He listed that his ad as like urgent, or is it like a top ad or something? He paid the money to have it listed on like the front page every time. Like every time you go through. Every page you go on, it's always at the top. So, he's getting so much, like, so many people are, so many. Like I as soon as I see that, I was just like, oh, damn it. I didn't even see it. If I had seen that, I wouldn't have got my hopes up so much. But like, damn, it's gonna be me against like hundreds probably. So, and then he's gonna go. He's gonna go for the best. Like, the best person. Like, if he gets like anybody who has like any sort of decent job or decent income, it's over. The better, the better. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, he's probably just gonna wait. He said on Wednesday he's gonna be back in town, so he's gonna do some viewings and stuff. But I don't even know if I should even bother, man. Like, to get that spot, that's like winning the lottery. Like, what are the chances I'm going to be able to get that? And then, I don't know, man. I just don't see it happening, So we're right back to square one again. Like, what is it? 3 or 4 months ago, I was just, looking for a place the whole time when I had the money. And then now I'm in this situation. I mean, again, I'm going to be able to get assistance, but, it's even harder now than it was before. It's like, it doesn't matter if I have the money or not, man. They're looking for a certain type. Something that they think is guaranteed. I guess they think you're working full time, You're more reliable than somebody that's on disability or Ontario Works. Welfare, basically. So, I mean, and it's not even just him, it's like everybody, man. Everybody. And like I said, you get the guys, I didn't even tell you, this guy that I just came, the Indian guy that I just came from the mansion place, he's telling me how he has to go speak with his lawyer in order to, for him to decide all of that, and then decide to give me a lease agreement and all of that shit. So I was just like, oh, okay, you got a lawyer to handle all of that for you? And he didn't seem like he was a busy guy. Like, he's like, home a lot. Just, they're all driving, like, pushing, like, Benzes and, luxury cars and shit. I mean, yeah, they're living in a luxury house, so I guess they're going to be pushing something equally, yeah, I mean, it's not. You know what? I don't even think it's gonna happen at that spot, man. I just don't feel it. I was gonna take it, but there's so many things that I just can't go against. Like, living in. First of all, there's so many people living in that house, and that's one of the number one things I cannot stand. Is living with so many people. The in and out, like, just sounds like a freaking party's going on inside the house 24/7, and there's no getting away from that. You're trying to go to sleep, you can hear them through the floors and shit, or through your door. Like, it just end, man. So I'm sorry, man. I know probably somebody should just say, oh, you should just take whatever you got, whatever you get. No. There's still a certain level to civility. I've been doing this shit for 10 years. I think I'm at the point now where when I know what I can handle and what I cannot handle. I almost smashed one of my old roommates. This was a number of years back, but he was the only well, actually, no, there's two of them, actually. But they started it, though. Like, I never had any intention. I never had any intention of fighting anybody, But if you keep pushing my buttons and keep trying to, like, instigate something, there's only so much I can tolerate. And I have a high tolerance, trust me. I'm telling you. Like, I take it to the highest degree without, like, getting to violence or whatever, you know? Like, we can argue, but I've never gotten to the level where, like, I'm gonna fist fight. Like, that's back in my youth days. But, you know, there's been a couple of cases where those, you know, they came close to that. And that's one of the reasons why I had to leave one of my places, just because, you know, if I didn't leave, it was going to happen sooner or later. It was an explosion waiting to go off. It was waiting. It was going to happen. Guaranteed. Because he said some like racist shit. And, you know, he was always saying slick shit, but I let it slide, you know, because he gave me a chance. He gave me a spot. I needed it. I needed to get out of my parents' place. You know, she was kicking me out again for the second time or third time. I don't even know how many times she's kicked me out. But, you know, found a spot at the last second, and, you know, he was cool at first. Real mad cool. But then he just, you know. So, I'm at the point now, you know, I'm not trying to room with a whole bunch of people, man. Like I said, it has to be like 2 people or less, and even that's only from now until I can, you know, grind up the money and get my own spot, because I don't want to work with anybody ever again. If I can help that. Because I'm just tired of it. I cannot live with other people, especially with how I'm feeling right now, with my mindset towards how I feel about people. You know, I just want my own spot and deal with my own thing, man. About that time. I'm at that age, man. I'm an adult. I should at least have my own place. Whereas, you know, I love a car too. I should be driving too, but like, our priorities first. You gotta have a home, right? And I give anything to have that, man. I get just about anything. But, you know, I'm sure there's other people that are saying the exact same thing. In the exact same boat as I am. Like, I passed by so many walking up here, you know? Like, the one area I just left, like, it was like, the only reason why I went there was because it was on the way. I was planning to go to the Starbucks, but it was packed. It was packed to the brim. You know, it's just like, oh crap, why did I come here? Like, that's like homeless central over there. Like, the amount of homeless people that's there is just like I was just counting. I was playing a game. I was just saying how many people I could just see, you know, that I could tell that were homeless. And I see like tons. I see, man, it's like they're like in between the lanes, you know, collecting. Like, one guy was on one lane and the other guy was on the other side. You know, the other, like, yo, these guys had that spot locked down. You know, they probably been doing that, running that area for a while. You know, because there's so many over there. So I'm just like, yo, I gotta get out of here, man. But I didn't want to take the bus because there's no point in me taking the bus. I don't have a destination. And I only have enough for like 2 trips. That's it. After that, I'm out. I gotta walk everywhere, so I'm saving that for it. Then I used one just to go check that place, you know. That place I thought I was gonna be moving to, but now it's looking like it's probably not gonna be. So I just wasted one, basically. But that's a chance I have to take, because it looks different when you see them on the pictures. When you actually see the place, it looks completely different, man. Like, that place looked completely different from how it looked inside the ad. Like, I couldn't believe it. It was just like, man, picture it doesn't do enough justice. Like, we need to get to the level where, like, we got interactive cameras, and they do for some of these these rental sites, they have like interactive cameras where you can like actually move the camera through the hallway and shit. You go through rooms and stuff. Like, it's pretty cool, but they need to have that shit everywhere because it's too much of a deception, like, or description. Like, I can't say that word properly, but it's too much of a difference from the way how the picture looks and the way how it actually looks. Like, yeah, and it's just like, I can't afford that. That's literally costing me money just to go to a place to find out. When I'm going to a spot, I'm going there with the intention that I'm going to take it. But it's unfortunate. So now I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm just gonna try to get through today somehow. And mall opens back up tomorrow, so I'll go back to the mall tomorrow morning, and do the same routine. Mall, then library, then mall back again, then the night coffee shop. But I gotta try to get some money too, man. I gotta try to get into one of these jobs that people have going. The thing is, a lot of it's like heavy lifting and stuff. My back, it's just, I can't handle it, man. And I'm not eating right, and I'm half tired, and you know what I mean? It's just, I can't exert that kind of, man. I can't force that. I'll pass out. So I need to do something that's manageable. Like, I don't mind doing some heavy lifting, but if they're all like 30, 40, 50 pounds, and like moving help too, is like that's where that's the shit I can't do. I tried doing that, and I did it with one guy before, and it's a good thing he was there, because if I had to do it by myself, it would have been a nightmare. Like, we got through it, but it was just like, the van that they were using was like, they're trying to save as much money as possible, so they got this small ass van, and I guess that other guy was experienced. He did moving jobs before, so he knew how to like rearrange everything, and it just made it. Even still, shit was flying out. Like, even when we left, they just caught us on the way back, and we had to help them fit some shit in. But yeah, I don't want to do that again. So I definitely can't do moving jobs, but I'm gonna try to find something. Try to find something, because I ain't got no cash now, and and I'm not even getting any work either. So I gotta rely on these. So I'm gonna try and find somewhere I can get a Wi-Fi and try to find something to work for today or tomorrow, and go from there. At least when I'm in my pocket, I can get some bus fare, get some food, and figure things out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's gonna do it for this video. It's already 30 minutes. I probably just drained half my battery again, and I don't even got much money left, much power left on my power bank. So it's a struggle all the way around, man, all the way till the end. But yeah, guys, you take it easy, all right? Catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Guys, have a good one.